Sziasztok, sok szeretettel köszöntök mindenkit itt a Tech2 YouTube csatornáján. Alex Wanggal, a Honor Közép- és Kelet-Európai vezetőjével, igazgatójával fogunk most beszélgetni egy kicsit arról, hogy a Honor milyen helyzetben van itt Magyarországon, itt Európában. Hi Alex.
Hi.
Thanks for your time.
Yeah, thank you for the interview.
So first of all, everybody is curious about the relationship between Honor and Huawei. What's happening right now? It's two companies, or maybe you are working together. What's happening exactly?
As many of our fans might know that Huawei Grouply, we are divided into three main business groups. So first is the carrier business group, which doing the business with operators setting up the networks and so on. Second is the enterprise business group, which is target on the enterprise customers. And the third is the consumer business group. Start from 2 years ago, within Huawei Consumer Business Group, we are starting this dual brand strategy. We are having two dedicated brand team. One is for Huawei brand and one is for Honor brand. So in short, Honor is also one brand within Huawei Group as a sub-brand. However, we are starting to operate totally separately, especially in Central and East Europe area. We are the last one and globally to be split out of the Huawei consumer, originally consumer group, to be operated separately. So actually, we are still in one big group of Huawei group, but totally separate operation.
Mm-hmm. And what about the hardware components? Will you use the same like Kirin chipsets, or maybe use another LCD panel, AMOLED panel from Samsung? But what about the main components you are using with Huawei together?
The split of these two brands is mainly on the front line, which means that the business model, the target audience, the marketing kind of approach, it is not really affect the R&D part. In the R&D, basically, we are still sharing the same R&D lines, which means that the core technology and the quality can be guaranteed, same as Huawei. While from the design team, we start to split into two groups, so means that we will have a more young, fashion, trend-setting kind of design rather than traditional design. So this is the difference of these two brands.
Your main target is the young generation. It will remain in the future, so you will target the younger people, or what about the older ones? What about the other generations?
We are targeting young people and people young in heart. We believe young is a kind of attitude rather than the age itself. So I think if you are young in heart enough, you are also our target audience.
And what about the Honor Magic 2? I mean, it's not available in Hungary, and in my opinion, it could be successful because it's a very good device, and maybe in the future it can be available in Hungary. What's your opinion?
Yeah, of course, Magic is the highest end of our product, and we are putting the latest innovations in the Magic kind of series. Start from Magic 1 and 2 years later, we are coming Magic 2 at this moment. However, because this is really a highly AI kind of design and product, especially on the software, is also designed by ourselves. We are now innovating and launching this in China market first, and step by step we are going to enhance the AI features, especially it is very much deep language related, so we will need some time to really bring it to the overseas market. Yeah, we are trying our best on this part.
What about the future products? I know that you can't really say anything about the future products, but what about the categories? I mean, tablets, maybe smartwatches, or stuff for gamers. So will you release something in the future?
We are really enhancing our portfolios based on our target audience needs. We know what young people are really liking in these days, in nowadays, and we are now having the kind of smartwatch, tablet, some game accessories, smart home accessories, and so on. We are available ready for those technologies, and also we are still have to wait for the whole ecosystem to be ready for us to bring these kind of innovations and technologies in the market. So I would say we will go step by step. Firstly, for mobile phone is the core for us to build up the brand first in this market, and then we will bring more kind of goods into the market.
My last question would be that your CEO said, I think 1 year ago, that you would like to be the second or maybe the first biggest manufacturer in the world. How can you pass your mother company? That Huawei won't say that, hey kid, please stop because you will just pass us.
Our ambitions at this early of this year, we set up the target to be a top 5 in 3 years and top 3 in 5 years. Well, after this 9 months of running business and expansion in the overseas, we are achieving 200% increase, which build up the confidence for us that we are really able to be even faster. So now we want to be the top 4 within next 3 years, and also we want to be the quality top 4. As we can see now, in globally, this market, this industry is more and more only to the top 3 players, and we want to be the number 4, which has at least more than 10% of the market share within the 3 years. And if you are talking about how we are going to be in 5 years or 8 years, our target is top 3 now, and we will definitely always adjust it based on the actual outcome year by year, but we will only be better, not worse.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you very much.